Well, hi everybody. I know I don't normally do a video the day after weigh-in, but since it's the end of the month, I thought it would be nice to give you a kind of look at, since I started this plant-based diet, where I was at the beginning of the month and where I am now. So I'm going to give you some monthly stats, and I haven't done that in quite a while. So hang on, and I'll be right back. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sue, and for those of you that might be new to my channel or haven't followed me for quite a while, I had been following the Weight Watchers program since 2016. Had great success on it, lost 93 pounds. I did gain some of that back. And recently, due to health issues, I was diagnosed with kidney disease. I had to change my way of eating and rethink how I thought about food. And this is for health reasons only. It's for me. So I started following a whole food plant-based diet the beginning of August, and then mid-month I switched. I was still in the whole foods plant-based, but I started doing what's called a 50-50 plate, where half of my plate is a starch and half of my plate is a non-starchy vegetable. And I show those photos of that food up on my Facebook page at sueslimsdown at www. So please hop on over there to see my food. All right, so let's just jump into my monthly stats. So today I weighed in at 221.2. It was the same as yesterday. I was thrilled with that. If you saw my video yesterday, you know, I was kind of expecting maybe I was going to have a little bit of a gain just because of my little near catastrophe at Winco yesterday. It didn't affect it, at least not yet. So same weight as yesterday. So where was I at on August 1st? August 1st, I weighed 232.1. So during the month of August, I had a weight loss of 10.9 pounds. My total loss beginning of August was 45.7 pounds. I'm now at 56.6 pounds. The total percentage of body weight that I've lost since the beginning of August was 16.631%. Today I'm at 20.374. So you can see I've increased the percentage of body weight that I've lost. My BMI at the beginning of August was 42.445. Today it's 40.45. So my BMI's dropped a couple points. Very good. To my lowest weight, August 1st, I had 46.6 pounds to go to the lowest weight I have ever achieved. And today it's 35.1, so I'm making progress there. To my 100-pound goal, and I always keep track of that because it's always in the back of my mind. Beginning of August, it was 54.3 pounds. Today it's 43.4, so I am making progress there. To my total weight goal, now this is my weight goal. It's not a weight goal that my doctor has set or that Weight Watchers has set or anything. It's my personal goal. At the beginning of the month, I had 97.1 pounds to go to get to that goal, and today I have 86.2. So overall, in the month of August, I had more success doing whole foods plant-based than I did in all the months combined of this year. My total yearly loss is 13.9 pounds. So you can see up until the beginning of August, I'd only lost 3 pounds. So and I keep track of other numbers that I'm not going to bore you with because I keep track of my historical numbers from where I was a year from today, 2 years from today, that type of thing. I'm not going to let you know all that. I will say though that I have finally surpassed where I was a year ago. So I weigh less now than I did 1 year ago today. And I got to that point earlier in the week. So that was another major goal for me because I thought, gosh, you know, I'm still where I am. I still where I'm at. You know, where I was a year ago. I haven't seen much project progress. Um, I have a little ways to go yet. Only by a couple pounds to reach up to where I was in 2023 before I had my stroke. So I'm super super pleased with the progress I've made on this new way of eating. Now, let me tell you, it's not just the foods I'm eating, it's what I'm not eating. So, I have cut out all added sugars, and I have cut out a lot of sodium. I limit myself to between 31 and 52 grams of protein every day. I did exceed that today, and I exceeded it yesterday. So we'll see how things pan out tomorrow. Um, and I quit counting carbs because I eat a lot of whole grains. I don't eat anything processed. I don't eat processed flours, or I should say, very limited. I did have pasta tonight, but it was a red lentil pasta, and I forget the kind of. It was a whole grain that they had to make the pasta with it. But anyway, it was really really good. I'm going to put that picture up here in just a little bit up on my Facebook page. But so I processed foods I don't have. Like I don't have dairy, so I cut out all cheese, yogurt, uh, milk. Now I do have plant-based milk from time to time, but not often. I have a couple tablespoons of cashew milk unsweetened in my coffee on the weekends because the rest of the days I have my coffee at work. And I do, well, I should back off on that. I do have dairy every morning with those two mini containers of fat, of half and half. So I cut out buying all the fat-free stuff and all the diet stuff. I don't have any added aspartame or fake sugars. Um, so that's what I've done. Uh, Incredibly easy for me to make the transition over to whole food plant based, and even easier to do this 50-50 plate because one of the main caveats of doing that is to keep it simple, to keep it as simple and as close to whole foods as possible, and to make sure I'm eating enough raw vegetables. So I actually eat more raw vegetables than I eat cooked vegetables now, which is just fine with me. I've always enjoyed raw vegetables more. Anyway, that's how I got to today's weight. So it was a big boost for me to see that today, to actually look back and say, wow, I lost 10.9 pounds this month. Uh, there was only one other time I lost that month, and that was way back in 2020, before COVID really hit my area. Uh, it I had a really good January. I lost almost that. I think it was close to 10 pounds that month. I've not had a month that good since then. So, and then then COVID hit, and the DoorDash guy and I became real good friends. But anyway, that's then. This is now. So anyway, I just wanted to give you this quick update to let you know that I'm thrilled with this. I'm starting to see, as well as feel, changes in my body. So I feel more energized. I'm sleeping better, and I'm starting to feel things like my face is going down a little bit. I'm starting to see my bones show through here again. And now, listen, I've got a long way to go. All right, we all know this. I didn't get this way overnight, and I'm not going to be where I want to be overnight. I have a very long way to go. Uh, as long as this is working for me, I'm going to stick at this, and as long as my numbers are good, and I won't really have a true gauge of that until I go home back to Ohio to see my personal doctor in November. I have an appointment with her November 14th, so I will have blood tests before then to determine where my kidney numbers are. Um, I feel other physical changes too, though, like I'm not peeing quite as much, which means my kidneys are not working as hard because I've cut way back on protein. When I was following Weight Watchers and they were pushing the higher protein diet, I was following it. I believed it. I was still doing okay, but I wasn't getting sleep because I was up peeing all the time. My kidneys just were working constantly, and my body never had time to heal from that. So I'm not peeing as much, which means I'm sleeping better. Um, at work, I'm not having to run to the bathroom, every hour on the hour anymore. I am drinking plenty of water. That's one thing that even though I'm trying not to pee as much. I mean, I'm not trying. My kidneys say don't do that. I don't overdo the water, so I have a Stanley cup at work that I use, and I fill that with water probably twice a day, and maybe get through it 1.5 times. And then this I drink when I'm home in the evenings, and I'll probably have two of these. I don't know how many ounces this is, but I have about two of these. Um, I eat a lot of hot sauce, which you've probably seen on my photos. It's just Cholula sauce or Tapatio sauce or, just plain old hot sauce. Frank's hot sauce. Um, which encourages me drinking water. So I'm getting plenty of water, and I'm overall really, really pleased with my progress, and I just wanted to share that with you. So that's it. I'm going to, that's all I have for you. Make sure you go over to my Facebook page to see those photos of what I ate today. Um, I came in just under 1,200 calories today. So let me tell you this. I count calories, and I keep track of my fiber and how many fats. I don't add any added fats to anything anymore. I don't cook with oil at all. If I need to saute something, I do it in water. So I keep track of my fats, fat grams, my fiber, and my sodium, especially my sodium, because that's one thing I really had to cut back on, which I should have a long time ago anyway because of my blood pressure. But you know, sometimes Sue needs a little jolt, to really let things sink in. And this kidney thing has been that jolt. So I don't count carbs anymore. My carbs are high every day. Uh, I'm not sure the percentage exactly of the calories that my carbs are, but it's high. It's probably the highest thing that I intake. And I watch my calories because I want to make sure that I'm getting at least 1,000 calories a day. Sometimes I struggle to make that, and I'm full. I don't need to have more food. And the other thing I do is I limit fruits. So I limit my fruits to 1 or 2 servings a day. And most of the time I only have one. Today I'm going to have another one just because I kind of need a couple more calories. And it's a nice treat at the end of the day. And my eating window begins when I have breakfast, which is usually between 9:30 and 10 in the morning. I take my breakfast and my lunch to work, and typically I'm done by 5:30 at night. I don't eat past that, which has helped really good. So, all right, that's it. I promise. And I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great night. Bye bye.